Welcome, foolish mortals, to another episode of the HitchHiking Host Show. I am your host, your ghost host, Wes Troop, and I am back this week with another show where we're going to talk about not just what went down at the Walt Disney World parks, but also a little bit about what's going to be going down at the resorts in the coming months. So, we've got a lot to get to this episode, so let's get to the trending topics. All right, so we're going to start our resort hopping and park hopping over at Epcot, where we've got an update on the latest for the nighttime spectacular over there. Because while it was previously announced that Illuminations Reflections of Earth was set to end its 20-year run this fall, we now know that the iconic Disney Nighttime Spectacular will officially close on September 30th, 2019, which means I thought the last time I saw Illuminations was it for me, but surprisingly, I'll get to see it one last time, so that's awesome. And then also, Epcot Forever will debut on October 1st, the next day, 2019. Epcot Forever is a celebration of what Epcot has been and what Epcot is going to become. Music is the star of the show, and we use songs going back to the very beginnings of Epcot to music in the park today. From attractions, spectaculars, and other shows, and put them into a fireworks spectacular on the lagoon every night. Guests are going to hear music they know and love, but in a whole new way. So, that is awesome. That is the in-between show, Epcot Forever, of what's going to be there between Illuminations and the next big nighttime spectacular, which is like music from countries around, Disney music from countries around the world, something or other like that. So, I don't know if I'll get to see Epcot Forever in person, because the next spectacular might be there next year when I go in 2020. But I will get to see Reflections of Earth one last time. So everyone, if you are a fan of Illuminations and you have a way to get there before September 30th, I definitely suggest checking that out one last time. And I'm very excited to see what Epcot Forever is like as well, because I'm a huge old school Epcot fan. So if you have Journey into Imagination, the original version, One Little Spark is going to be in it. That's been confirmed. If you have some Horizons in there, you have some Kitchen Cabaret, Food Rocks, all the good stuff, Spaceship Earth, all that great stuff in there. Maybe even some Communicore, like the computer song, Living with the Land, hopefully. All that gets in there. Man, I would love to see that in person. Hopefully I can. Definitely exciting stuff coming for the Nighttime Spectacular Epcot. We have to say farewell to Illuminations, but hopefully, just like everyone didn't want to say goodbye to Wishes, we got Happily Ever After with that, so hopefully these new shows will be just as good as Illuminations. So definitely can't wait to see what comes to Epcot in the near future. Now we are going to park hop over to Disney's Hollywood Studios and also Disneyland, because Disney confirmed this week that they will be selling special edition Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Sprite, and Dasani water at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in specially designed bottles that will fit in with the Star Wars theme. As you might expect, you will only be able to find these kind of designs on Batuu, which of course is the planet that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge takes place on. So, they're little souvenir bottles, which are pretty cool. I'll probably end up getting one. Why not? As long as they're not $10 a bottle or something. But a little very cool little souvenir that one of the many that we know is coming. Let's face it, there's going to be tons of souvenirs at Galaxy's Edge. So just one little update on another souvenir coming. If you are a big fan of Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Sprite, Dasani, you can take one of those special edition bottles home with you from Batu. Now we're going to park hop over to Magic Kingdom because beginning this week, a new plant-based cuisine guide is available at the Magic Kingdom for guests looking for plant-based food and beverage options in the park. The new tool helps guests easily identify items free from animal meat and common animal products that many vegetarians avoid, including milk, eggs, and honey. So if you would like one of those plant-based cuisine guides, definitely look into that, and that will help you on your stay. Now we're going to backtrack and park hop back over to Disney's Hollywood Studios because with Dumbo now in theaters, Disney is moving on to promote the next live action adaptation. They're like, oh yeah, we got one coming every couple months now. Beginning April 19th, you can get a sneak peek of Aladdin. The upcoming film will be presented as part of the Walt Disney Presents attraction, where where Dumbo, the sneak peek was for that, in the One Man's Dream. Well, no, it's not One Man's Dream anymore. My bad. Walt Disney Presents attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and of course, the remake of Aladdin releases on May 24th. So. The original Aladdin film, Disney's version, is one of my favorite Disney movies. I'm sort of meh on the preview. I hope it's good. I hope I enjoy it, but we shall see. So, if you're looking for a special sneak peek at the new Aladdin film, check it out over at the Walt Disney Presents attraction. And also at Disney's Hollywood Studios, now that the guest experience team has been permanently installed at the Magic Kingdom, Disney's now expanding the new amenity to Disney's Hollywood Studios because, people are going to need help. Beginning April 14th. From this date on, the guest experience team will help guests make the most of their day by proactively assisting them while in the park with things like booking, modifying, and recovering FastPass Plus selections, navigating the My Disney Experience app, deactivating and reactivating magic bands, and just as cast members throughout the park already do, the guest experience team will also provide recommendations, help guests view attraction wait times, and also help guests navigate the park itself. So, in effort to establish themselves before the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge this summer, the guest experience team will set up daily at the following locations during normal park hours and will be wearing the standard blue shirts. At Sunset Boulevard near Tower of Terror FastPass Plus kiosk, the Pixar Place near the entrance to Toy Story Land, Echo Lake near the entrance to the Path of the Jedi, and Center Stage near the movie cameraman statue. So if you need some help over at Hollywood Studios, definitely look out for the blue shirts at any of those sections of the park. Now, we're going to park hop over to Disney Springs because guests visiting the Town Center neighborhood at Disney Springs can now visit the Disney Ticket Center near the Welcome Center and Blaze's Fast Fire Pizza. At this new location, guests can purchase Disney park tickets, make upgrades, and pick up will call tickets, purchase or renew Walt Disney World Resort annual passes, purchase military salute tickets and upgrades, and make Disney Springs restaurant reservations. And of course, that is all over at Disney Springs near the Welcome Center and Blaze Fast Fired Pizza. If you want to do any of those things while you're at Disney Springs, maybe you're stopping there first before going to one of the parks and you want to do one of those things, just know you can now. And now we're going to resort hop, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get fancy schmancy and go over to the Grand Floridian because it was announced recently that Mizner's Lounge at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort was going to be closed during a refurbishment that would see the location not only be updated, but also expanded into what was previously the Commander Porter's gift shop. We had talked about it on the show a couple weeks ago that rumors were going around that the location was going to be transformed into a character-based bar inspired by the 2017 live-action Beauty and the Beast film. Well, Disney has finally confirmed the rumor and shared some of the first details about what this reimagined lounge area will look like when it opens later this year. When the location opens in the fall, it will feature 4 unique spaces inspired by the live-action Beauty and the Beast movie. The lounge's signature bar will glow from the light of a gold chandelier that takes its inspiration from Belle's ball gown, with subtle nods to the Beast's magical rose. In another room, guests will find a space that recalls the iconic library from the film, with classical Baroque designs and French furnishings inspired by Belle, with hints, of course, at Beast's friends. Another character-inspired space will be in the expanded lounge will be the garden room, which will feature a whimsical space that draws its inspiration from the enchanted forest surrounding the Beast's castle. Finally, an outdoor patio will evoke the romance of Beast's Garden Terrace. So if you're a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, I definitely could see you wanting to check out the new lounge, the Mizner Lounge at the Grand Floridian, when it reopens with that Beauty and the Beast transformation this fall. And also, now we're going to hop over to the Contemporary, because for a limited time this summer, during Independence Day weekend, only July 4th to the 6th, Disney's Contemporary Resort will be hosting a special Toy Story character dining experience for one weekend only. Woody's Roundup Barbecue will take place from 6:15 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. at the Fantasia Ballroom, which will be specially decorated to look like a Western-themed playset inspired by the Toy Story films. Once inside, guests can meet Woody, Jessie, Bullseye, and Buzz Lightyear, as well as play games, make crafts, and of course enjoy a special barbecue-themed all-you-can-eat buffet. There will also be a live DJ providing musical entertainment and a balloon artist on hand, creating amazing animals and shapes for young guests. Now, get ready for this one. Prices for the dining event are $149 for adults, ages 10 and up, and $99 for children, ages 3 to 9. In addition to dinner and entertainment, guests attending Woody's Roundup Barbecue will also be able to enjoy dessert and reserved outdoor viewing area of special 4th of July fireworks spectacular from Disney's Contemporary Resort. Well, if you want to pay that price for a dinner, go ahead, you know. It's your vacation, it's not mine. I probably would give that one a little hard pass, but hey, it's a once in a lifetime thing, maybe. So just know, Independence Day weekend, that the Toy Story special dining experience will be coming to the Contemporary. Tickets may be hard to get, because I'm not sure how many tickets they'll have for that experience. So just know, I would like to meet Bullseye, actually. I never see a Bullseye character. Hope maybe they'll bring him out to Toy Story Land afterwards. Who knows? But just know, if you're looking for that dining experience, it will be coming to the Contemporary Independence Day weekend. All right, well, that's the show. I'll be back next week with another HitchHiking host show where we'll see what went down at Walt Disney World that week. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/HitchHostShow. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/HitchHostShow. Follow on the Twitter at HitchHostShow. And if you want to listen to the show, or you are listening to the show, do so over on Podbean, HitchHostShow.podbean.com, or search on iTunes or Stitcher under West Troop or the HitchHiking Host Show. Until next time, don't forget to... Hurry back for the next episode. See ya!